The Force is light and full of shadows. The crucible glides through hyperspace. Blue-white tunnel of light streaming past viewport. Inside the ship's main cabin, 6 younglings sit cross-legged on the floor. Ages ranging from 6 to 8 years old. A clan, dressed in simple Jedi robes. But one is different. Anakin Skywalker, 12 years old, taller than the others, sits apart. Technically a Padawan, not a youngling. But his gathering was delayed. Obi-Wan's insistence. The boy needed more training first. The younglings chatter excitedly. Katuni adjusts her headband nervously. Petro brags about which color crystal he'll find. Gungi makes soft Wookiee sounds. Anakin is silent, staring at his hands. Professor Huyan enters. Mark IV architect droid, 25,000 years old. 4 arms, stooped posture suggesting ancient wisdom. Voice calm and precise. "We are approaching Ilum," Huyang announces. "Prepare yourselves. The gathering is not merely retrieval. It is trial, test, transformation." The younglings straighten, listening. Huyang continues. "The kyber crystal is the heart of your lightsaber. It is not merely a focusing lens. The crystal is force-sensitive, semi-sentient. It will choose you as much as you choose it." Petro raises his hand. "But we're choosing them, right? We find the one we want?" "No." Hu Yang's optical sensors focus on the boy. "The crystal calls to you. You will hear its song. Follow its resonance. And it will test you." "Test us how?" Katuni asks quietly. "By showing you what you fear, what you doubt, what you hide from yourself." Silence. Anakin's fingers curl into fists. Hu Yang's sensors turn toward him. The ancient droid pauses, studies the older Padawan. "Young Skywalker." Hu Yang says, "You are unusually advanced for a gathering. 12 years. Most complete this ritual at 6 or 7. "I know," Anakin says, voice flat. "Master Kenobi believed you required additional preparation. Do you feel prepared?" Anakin looks up, meets the droid's optical sensors. "I don't know what I feel." Uncertainty is natural. The cave will provide clarity, or it will not. That too is part of the lesson. The crucible drops from hyperspace. Through the viewport. Ilum. Ice planet. 5th planet from the blue dwarf star Asar. Perpetually frozen. Covered in snow and glaciers. Whipped by biting winds. Sacred to the Jedi for millennia. The ship descends through atmosphere. Snow batters the hull. Wind screams. They land near the ancient Jedi temple. White stone structure half buried in ice and snow. Entrance blocked by accumulated snowdrift. The boarding ramp lowers. Freezing wind rushes in. "Your first test," Hu Yang says. "Clear the entrance." The younglings exchange glances, then scramble down the ramp into knee-deep snow. Anakin follows. Slower. The cold hits him like a physical blow. Twin sons of Tatooine seared into his memory. This is the opposite. Ice instead of sand. But equally harsh. The younglings use the Force. Small hands extended. Snow begins to shift, move, clearing the temple entrance. Anakin stands back, watches them work, his mind elsewhere. Obi-Wan's last words before departure. "Trust the Force, Padawan. Let it guide you. Don't think, feel." But Anakin thinks too much, always has, feels too much. The entrance clears, ancient doors visible beneath the snow. Carved with Jedi symbols from the Old Republic era, Hu Yang approaches. 4 arms working in unison. Activates the door mechanism. Stone grinds against stone. The doors open. Inside, the temple's central chamber. Massive. Vaulted ceiling. And there, embedded in the ceiling, a massive kyber crystal. Easily 3 meters across, glowing faintly. "The sun crystal," Hu Yang explains. "When Asar reaches proper position in the sky, its light focuses through this crystal. The energy melts the frozen waterfall covering the cave entrance. The gathering can only occur during this alignment. Every 17 standard days, the younglings stare upward in wonder. Anakin barely notices, his attention drawn to the floor. The cave entrance, dark opening leading down into crystalline catacombs. Something pulling at him. Deep in his chest, a resonance. The caves below contain the Vergence. Hu Yang continues. The Force permeates the stone itself. You will experience visions, trials unique to each of you. The crystal you seek will illuminate when you overcome your test. When the sun moves past alignment, you have only hours before the entrance seals. Katuni's eyes widen. What if we don't find our crystal in time? Some younglings emerge without crystals. Some never emerge at all. The cave keeps what it keeps. Fear ripples through the group. But, Hu Yang adds, his voice softening microscopically, I have witnessed 7,000 gatherings. Most younglings succeed. Trust the Force. It will guide you home. The sun begins to rise. Blue dwarf star climbing over Ilum's horizon, light strikes the ceiling crystal. Refracts. Intensifies. A focused beam shoots down through a shaft in the floor. Below, the sound of ice melting, water rushing, the frozen waterfall transforming to liquid. The entrance is open, Hu Yang says. You may descend. I will wait here. Good luck, young Jedi. One by one, the younglings approach the cave entrance. Katuni first, then Gungi, then Petro, trying to look brave. Anakin goes last. He stands at the threshold, looking down into darkness. Cold air rising from below. The pull is stronger now. Something down there calling him. But it doesn't feel like the gentle beckoning Hu Yang described. It feels like gravity, like falling. He descends. The crystal caves, the tunnel slopes downward. Ice walls, bioluminescent crystals providing faint blue-green light. Just enough to see. The younglings spread out quickly, each following their own path. Their own call. Anakin walks alone. The vergence hits him like a wave. The Force here is not subtle, not gentle. It's overwhelming, like diving into an ocean trench. Pressure from all sides. His breathing quickens. The tunnel branches, left or right. He pauses. No logical reason to choose either, but the pull, that gravity sensation, draws him left. He follows. The tunnel narrows. Ice walls closer now, glittering with embedded kyber fragments. Thousands of them. Mephite, Pontite, others. All Force-sensitive. They hum. A chorus just below hearing range. Anakin's hands brush the walls. The ice is warm. Shouldn't be possible. But the vergence generates heat. Energy. The tunnel opens into a chamber. Vast, cathedral-like. Stalactites of frozen crystal, hanging from ceiling. Stalagmites rising from floor, all glowing with internal light. And in the center of the chamber, a clear space. Circular. Empty. Anakin steps into it. The vergence intensifies. And the visions begin. The first vision. Sand. Tatooine. Twin suns beating down. No. Not a vision. A memory. His memory. Watto's junk shop. 9-year-old Anakin sorting scrap. His mother nearby. Mending fabric. Safe. Normal. Home. But the memory shifts. Shmi in chains. Dragged away by Tusken raiders, screaming his name. Anakin, help me. He runs, but his legs won't move. Stuck in sand up to his knees. Quicksand pulling him down. She disappears into the desert. The scene changes again. Shmi on a rack. Torture device. Tuskens surrounding her. Beating her. Her face bloodied. Ani. Please. Rage explodes in his chest. Pure. Incandescent. The Force responds. Anakin's hands extend. Force lightning erupts from his fingertips. Wait. He's never learned Force lightning. Jedi don't use it. It's a dark side technique. But in the vision, he wields it naturally. Easily. The lightning kills the Tuskens. All of them. Burning them to ash. But it doesn't stop. He turns toward the camp. Sees Tusken women. Children. Innocents. Kills them too. All of them. The rage feels good. Righteous. Deserved. Anakin gasps. Pulls back from the vision. He's on his knees in the crystal chamber. Hands pressed against ice floor. Shaking. That wasn't a memory. That hasn't happened. His mother is alive. Safe on Tatooine with Klieg Lars. Purchased from Watto. Free. But the vision felt real. Felt like prophecy. Is this what he becomes? The second vision. He tries to stand. The vergence won't let him. Another vision slams into him. Padme. Senator Amidala. Beautiful. Brilliant. He met her once on Naboo. Briefly. He was 9. She barely noticed him, but in this vision she's older. He's older. They're together. Married. Impossible. Jedi can't marry. Attachment is forbidden. But the vision doesn't care about rules. He sees their wedding. Secret. On Naboo. Witnessed only by droids. He sees her pregnant. Glowing. Happy. He sees her terrified. You're going down a path I can't follow. He sees his hands around her throat, choking her, squeezing, her eyes wide with betrayal and pain. No. Anakin screams. The vision shatters. He's back in the cave, gasping, tears streaming down his face. He would never. But the vision was so clear, so detailed, like a memory from a future that hasn't happened yet. What is this place showing him? The third vision, the Vergence, gives him no respite. The third vision is worst. Obi-Wan, his master, brother, friend. They're dueling. Lightsabers clashing. Blue against blue. Blue against red. Anakin is wielding a red blade. Crimson. Sith weapon. He's attacking Obi-Wan with murderous intent, trying to kill him. Obi-Wan defending desperately. You were my brother, Anakin. I loved you. I hate you. The words come from Anakin's mouth. But they're not his words. Not his voice, deeper, older, filtered through machinery. Obi-Wan strikes, severs Anakin's legs, severs his arm. Anakin collapses, sliding toward lava. Lava? They're on a volcano world. Mustafar. He's never been there. Doesn't even know if it's real. But in the vision, he's burning, screaming, flesh charring. Obi-Wan watches, face twisted in anguish. You were the chosen one. You were supposed to destroy the Sith, not join them. Anakin burns and burns. The operating table. The vision continues. Droids working on him. Medical facility. His body charred. Barely alive. They're rebuilding him. Cybernetics. Machinery. A black suit. Life support systems. Respirator. A mask descending over his ruined face. It seals with a hiss. His first mechanical breath. K-H-H-H-H. Then, awareness. He's not in the vision anymore. He is the vision. His consciousness has shifted. No longer watching. Experiencing. He tries to breathe naturally. Can't. The respirator forces the rhythm. K-A-H-H-H-H-H-H-H-H-H-H-H-H-H-H-H. Pain. Everywhere. Every nerve-ending screaming. The suit contains it but doesn't heal it. This is his existence now. Forever. A voice. Lord Vader. Can you hear me? Lord Vader. The realization hits. He is. This is him. 23 years from now, this is what he becomes. Darth Vader. The voice continues. Where is Padme? Is she safe? Is she all right? That's his voice. Vader's voice. Mechanical. Desperate. Asking about Padme. The other voice responds. Aged? Familiar. Palpatine? The Supreme Chancellor? It seems in your anger you killed her. No. No, 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 no. The memory flood. And then it all comes at once. Not visions. Memories. 23 years of them. Compressed. Detonated directly into his 12-year-old consciousness. Every moment of Vader's existence. The suit. The breathing. The constant suffocating darkness. Serving Palpatine. Emperor Palpatine. The Sith Lord who orchestrated everything. Hunting Jedi. Killing them. Systematically. Across the galaxy. The Inquisitors. The 501st. Clone troopers with chips in their brains forcing them to murder their generals. Order 66. The Jedi Temple. Night. Smoke rising. The clones marching behind him. Blue striped armor. His brothers. His men. The council chamber doors opening. Younglings inside. Hiding. Terrified. Master Skywalker. There are too many of them. What are we going to do? His lightsaber igniting. Blue blade. No. Red blade. Their screams, the Death Star, Alderaan exploding, billions of voices crying out. Then silence. Leia tortured. His daughter. He didn't know. She'll die before she tells you anything. Then perhaps she'll respond to an alternative form of persuasion, destroying her home, her planet, everyone she loved, to break her. Cloud City. Luke, his son, dueling him. Obi-Wan never told you what happened to your father. He told me enough. He told me you killed him. No, I am your father. Luke's hand, severed, falling into the abyss, screaming. The second Death Star. The Emperor's throne room. Lightning. Palpatine cackling. Luke dying. Electrocuted. Father, please. The impossible choice. Lifting Palpatine. Throwing him into the reactor shaft. Lightning burning through the suit systems. Dying. The mask removed. Scarred face beneath. One last look at his son. Tell your sister you were right. Death. All of it. Every moment. Every murder. Every betrayal. Every second of self-loathing and rage and despair. 23 years of Darth Vader's existence, downloaded directly into Anakin Skywalker's 12-year-old mind, in 3 seconds. The breaking point. Anakin screams. The sound echoes through the crystal chamber. Primal. Agonized, the scream of a child experiencing cosmic horror beyond comprehension. He collapses. Convulses. 12-year-old body cannot process this psychic assault. His hands claw at the ice floor, tearing skin, blood on frozen stone. The force around him goes wild, unstable, the virgins responding to his trauma. Stalactites crack, fall, shatter on the chamber floor. The walls groan. And in his hand, somehow without conscious thought, he's grabbed something. A crystal. Clear, unassuming, size of his thumb, half buried in ice wall where his hands scrabbled for purchase. He didn't choose it. The cave delivered it. Or the Force did. Or his unconscious desperation did. Doesn't matter, the crystal is in his palm. And his trauma is pouring into it. Pure, unfiltered, rage and pain and grief and horror. Everything Vader felt. Everything Vader was. Channeling directly into the kyber crystal. The crystal begins to glow, red light spreading from its core. Like blood in water. The crystal is bleeding. The bleeding process. Anakin watches through tears and shock. He knows what this is. The Vader memories contain the knowledge. Bleeding a kyber crystal. Dark side ritual. How Sith make their red lightsabers. They take a crystal, usually from a defeated Jedi, and pour their hatred into it. Rage, fear, pain. The dark side of the Force. The crystal breaks, fights back. Screams, but if the Sith's will is strong enough, the crystal breaks, bends, bleeds, turns crimson. Anakin's not trying to do this. He has no intention of creating a Sith weapon. But his trauma is too vast, too violent. The Vader memory is too overwhelming, and the Vergence amplifies everything. The crystal continues bleeding, red spreading, deeper, darker. Anakin can feel it screaming, not audibly, in the Force. The crystal is in agony. He's hurting it, corrupting it, just like Vader did on Mustafar. In the dark side cave, bleeding Master Kirik infill green crystal. The cycle repeating. The crystal pulses, fully red now, deep crimson, Sith red. Anakin stares at it in his small palm. This is how it starts. This is the first step. 12 years old and he's already creating Sith weapons. The prophecy was right. He will destroy the Jedi, not by fighting them, by becoming their destroyer. Vader's voice echoes in his memory. It is too late for me, son. Anakin whispers, it's too late for me too. The red crystal pulses in his hand, heartbeat of darkness. Around him, the cave walls glow with crimson reflection. He is kneeling exactly where Vader knelt. Different planet, different cave. Same result. History repeating, destiny manifesting. The chosen one becoming the fallen one. His hand closes around the crystal. The heat burns his palm, but he doesn't care. Tears stream down his face. He's 12 years old. He's 35 years old. He's both. He's neither. He is Anakin Skywalker who hasn't fallen yet. He is Darth Vader who already fell. The contradiction is impossible to hold. Something has to break. And then, a memory. Not Vader's. His own. His mother's voice. Shmi, Tatooine, singing to him as a small child. You're a person, and your name is Anakin. Another voice. Padme, Naboo, years ago, when he was 9. You're a strange little boy, but you're a good person. Obi-Wan. Just days ago. Before the gathering. I'm proud of you, Padawan. Never doubt that. And one more voice. Future voice. Voice that hasn't been said yet, but exists in Vader's memories. Luke. His son. In the Emperor's throne room. I'll never turn to the dark side. You've failed, Your Highness. I am a Jedi. Like my father before me. Anakin's eyes snap open. The red crystal burns in his palm. But another feeling rises. From deep in his chest. From the part of him that is still 12. Still innocent. Still untouched by the future. Love. Pure. Uncorrupted. Love for Shmi who is still alive. Not dead. Not tortured. Safe. Love for Padme who he hasn't ruined. Hasn't choked. Hasn't broken. Love for Obi-Wan who is still his brother. Still trusts him. Still believes in him. Love for children he hasn't met. Luke and Leia. Who could exist? Who could be born without war, without empire, without Vader? And the understanding, this hasn't happened yet. The future can change. Vader fell, but Anakin doesn't have to. The crystal bled, but it can be healed. He knows how. The Vader memories contain this too. Ahsoka, his future Padawan, she purified bled crystals, turned them white. 1 year after the Empire's rise, she defeated an Inquisitor. Took his red crystals, healed them. They used to be red, I healed them. If she can do it, so can he. Right here, right now. Age 12, in this cave, he makes a choice. The Purification. Anakin doesn't stand. Stays kneeling. Both hands cupped around the red crystal. Closes his eyes. Enters meditation. Vader's training helps. He knows how to focus through pain. Reaches into the crystal's essence with the Force. Feels its agony. The corruption. The bleeding. Whispers, I'm sorry. The crystal doesn't respond. It's beyond words. Beyond consciousness. Just pain. Anakin pours everything uncorrupted into it. Every memory Vader lost. Every good moment. Every light-filled instant. His mother singing. Tatooine sunset. The pride when he completed his first podracer engine. Meeting Qui-Gon. I'm here to free you. Padme's kindness. Are you all right? You look exhausted. Obi-Wan's laugh. Training sessions in the temple. Sparring matches. Trust. Brotherhood. The Force itself. The light side. The warmth. The connection to all living things. Hope. Joy. Love. Peace. He channels it all. Every photon of light he carries. Into the crystal. The crystal resists. Expects more pain. More corruption. Doesn't trust this. But Anakin persists. Gentle. Patient. Healing, not conquering. I won't hurt you, he whispers. Never again, I promise. The crimson begins to fade. Slowly. Microscopic changes. But real. Red bleeding away. Like water washing blood from stone. The crystal goes clear. Transparent. Then begins to glow from within. Not red. Not blue. Not green. White. Pure white light building from the core. Brighter. Brighter. Nova bright. The chamber floods with white light. Like a star ignited in Anakin's hands. The ice walls reflect it. Multiply it. The entire cavern becomes pure white radiance. Anakin gasps. Opens his eyes. The crystal in his palm is brilliant white. Glowing. Warm. He can feel it bonding to him. Stronger than normal attunement. This crystal has been through hell and back with him. They suffered together. Healed together. Perfect symbiosis. Understanding floods through him. He carries both. Anakin and Vader. Light and dark. The 12-year-old boy and the broken man he could become. He is the balance. Not by destroying darkness. Not by embracing it. By integrating it. Understanding it. Transcending it. The chosen one not to destroy Sith or Jedi, but to become something beyond both. The white crystal pulses. Alive. Healed. Bonded. Around him, the ice has melted. He's kneeling in warm water. The Vergence's energy released by the Purification. The trial is complete. Anakin stands, legs shaking, 12 years old, carrying impossible knowledge. He looks at the white crystal in his hand. then closes his fist around it. "Let's go home," he whispers. The return, Anakin climbs, tunnel after tunnel, following the path back. Other younglings emerging from side passages, excited, chattering, showing their crystals. Katuni has green, Petro has blue, Gungai has blue-green. They see Anakin. Fall silent. He's soaked, blood on his hands from scraping ice. Face pale, eyes haunted. "Are you okay?" Katuni asks. Anakin nods. Doesn't trust his voice. They continue climbing together. The surface chamber. Professor Hyung waiting. Optical sensors scanning each youngling as they emerge. Blue crystals, green crystals. All normal. Then Anakin. Huyang's sensors lock onto the white crystal in Anakin's hand. The ancient droid goes completely still. 4 arms freeze mid-motion. 25,000 years of memory. 7,000 gatherings witnessed. His databases contain records of white kyber crystals, 3 in all of Jedi history. All from purified bled crystals. All from beings of exceptional balance. And none from 12-year-old Padawans. Young Skywalker, Huyang says. His voice contains something mechanical approximation of awe. That is, most unusual. Anakin meets the droid's optical sensors. I know. A white crystal appears only when a corrupted crystal is healed, purified from the dark side. How did you? The cave showed me darkness, Anakin says quietly. So I healed it. Huyang processes this. 25,000 years. Never seen anything like it. I see, he says finally. Proceed to the ship. We depart once the waterfall refreezes. The younglings board the crucible. Anakin goes last. He pauses at the boarding ramp, looks back at Ilum. Frozen planet. Sacred world. Place where he died and was reborn. Where Vader's memories detonated. Where Anakin chose differently. He boards. The crucible's engines ignite. The ship lifts from Ilum's surface. Inside, the younglings settle into the construction bay. Professor Huyang's workshop. Workbenches, tools, components, everything needed to build lightsabers. You have your crystals, Huyang announces. Now you will construct your weapons. This process cannot be rushed. Each lightsaber is unique, personal, a reflection of the Jedi who wields it. He moves among them, 4 arms distributing components, emitter matrix, focusing lens, power cell, blade length adjuster. Anakin takes his components, hands moving automatically, but he's not really present. His mind elsewhere, processing. 23 years of Vader's memories, overlaid on 12 years of Anakin's life. Palpatine is Darth Sidious. Supreme Chancellor is Sith Lord. Dooku is Darth Tyrannus. Count of Sereno is Sith Apprentice. Clone Wars coming. Massive galactic conflict. Both sides controlled by Palpatine. Clone army on Camino. Grown in secret. Inhibitor chips in their brains. Order 66 programmed. His mother dies on Tatooine. Tortured by Tuskens, he slaughters them. First step toward darkness. Broken heart. Because of him, the Jedi die. Temple burns. Younglings murdered. By him. The Empire rises. Palpatine declares himself Emperor. 23 years of tyranny. Luke and Leia hidden. Separated, never knowing each other until too late. All of it. Every detail. Every horror. And now he knows. At 12 years old, he knows everything. The question is, what does he do with it? His hands work on the lightsaber hilt. Vader's technical expertise guides his fingers. He's built lightsabers before, dozens of them. As Vader, as apprentice to Palpatine, he knows every configuration, every modification, every optimization. His design takes shape, simple, elegant, functional, not ornate like Dooku's curved hilt, not aggressive like Sith weapons, balanced, clean lines, minimal components, maximum efficiency. He builds it perfectly. First try, no adjustments needed. The other younglings struggle, trial and error. Huyang offering guidance. But Anakin's hilt is complete in 3 hours. He holds it, weighs it, feels the balance, then carefully installs the white crystal, aligns it, focuses it, channels the force through it. The crystal resonates, singing, harmonizing with his presence. Perfect attunement. He wants to activate it. See the blade. But not here. Not with witnesses. That can wait. The voyage. Days pass. Hyperspace journey back to Coruscant. The younglings complete their lightsabers. Excited. Proud. Petro tests his blade. Blue. Waves it around like a toy. Huyang scolds him. A lightsaber is not a plaything. It is a tool. A weapon. An extension of yourself. Treat it with respect. Hilt on his lap. Unactivated. He meditates, trying to organize the chaos in his head. Vader's memories don't fade, don't feel like visions or dreams. They feel lived, real, present. He remembers being burned on Mustafar as clearly as he remembers his mother's face, remembers killing Obi-Wan on the Death Star as clearly as training with him yesterday. The timeline is fractured in his mind, past, present, future bleeding together. He has to separate them, create order. This is Mao, 29 BBY. He is 12. Padawan to Obi-Wan. Vader hasn't happened yet. This is future, 190 BBY. Vader exists. Empire rises, horror unfolds. But the future can change, must change. He will change it. Starting with not telling anyone. If he reveals what he knows, they'll think him insane, or Sith corrupted, or worse. The Council would probe his mind. Palpatine would sense the disturbance. Everything would accelerate. No. He must be subtle, strategic, patient. Play the role of normal Padawan. Hide the knowledge. Wait for opportunities. Dismantle Palpatine's plans piece by piece. Save his mother. Turn Dooku. Prevent clone wars. Protect Padme. Stop Order 66. All without revealing impossible foreknowledge. It's a razor's edge. One mistake and he fails. Or worse, becomes what he's trying to prevent. But he has one advantage Palpatine doesn't know about. He's already lived the game, seen the endgame, knows every move. He can win this. He has to. The crucible drops from hyperspace. Coruscant fills the viewport. Ecumenopolis, city planet, capital of the Republic. Home. The ship descends, entering atmosphere, traffic lanes, orbital platforms. Landing at the Jedi Temple. Ancient structure. Ziggurat towers reaching towards sky. The boarding ramp lowers. Yoda waiting. Grandmaster, 900 years old. Tiny, green, leaning on gimmer stick. Beside him, Obi-Wan Kenobi, Anakin's master. Beard, blue eyes, kind face. The younglings rush down ramp, excited to show their new lightsabers. Yoda greets each one, pats heads, offers praise. Anakin descends last. Obi-Wan's smile fades slightly, concern crossing his features. Anakin, are you all right? You look. I'm fine, Master, Anakin says, voice level. But Obi-Wan knows him, senses something's different. Yoda's ears perk. He turns, studies Anakin with ancient eyes. Show me your lightsaber, young Skywalker. Eager to see it, I am. Anakin hesitates, then draws the hilt from his belt. Yoda examines it, small hands turning it over. Simple design. Elegant. Good craftsmanship. Thank you, Master Yoda. Activate it, you will. Anakin's heart pounds. This is it. The moment of truth. He raises the hilt, thumb on activation stud, pauses, looks at Obi-Wan, at Yoda, at the assembled masters, takes a breath. Activates. White blade erupts. Brilliant. Pure, radiant. The light floods the platform. Like contained lightning, brighter than any lightsaber present. Silence. Every master freezes, staring. The younglings gasp. Even protocol droids pause mid-step. Obi-Wan's mouth opens. No words emerge. Mace Windu steps forward, hand unconsciously moving toward his own lightsaber. That's impossible. Che Mundi, white crystals only appear when... He stops. Realizes the implication. When bled crystals are purified. Yoda finishes quietly, ears drooping. All eyes on Anakin, 12 years old, holding a weapon that should not exist. Mace approaches. Padawan Skywalker. Explain. Now. Anakin deactivates the blade, meets Mace's stare with steady eyes. In the cave, the crystal showed me darkness, pain, suffering, a future where I fall to the dark side. Where I become a monster. Mace's jaw tightens. What kind of monster? A Sith. Darth Vader. apprentice to Darth Sidious, murderer of Jedi, destroyer of the Order. The masters exchange horrified glances. Yoda taps his stick. A vision you had. More than a vision, Master Yoda. I lived it. 23 years. Every moment. Every choice. Every murder. Impossible, Mace says. You're 12 years old. You cannot have lived 23 years of experiences. But I have. Anakin's voice is calm, too calm for his age. The cave's virgins. The Force showed me. Not prophecy. Lived memory from a future that hasn't happened yet. Plo Koon speaks. And the crystal? It bled. My trauma corrupted it, turned it red. Sith red. I was becoming what the vision showed me. Silence. But then I chose differently. Anakin continues. I purified it, healed it, used the light instead of the dark, and the crystal turned white. Yoda studies him, ancient eyes seeing beyond surface. Conquered great darkness, you did. Inside yourself. In the cave. Alone. Anakin nods. The gathering's purpose this is. Yoda continues. Face your shadow. Overcome it. Rare such complete victory is. He looks at the other masters. A sign this may be. The chosen one facing his destiny. Choosing the light. Mace remains skeptical. Or it's a trick. Sith deception. Making us believe he's conquered darkness while actually embracing it. The blade is white, Master Windu, Obi-Wan says quietly. Not red. Doesn't that prove? It proves he can manipulate kyber, Mace interrupts. Not that his intentions are pure. Anakin looks at Mace. Vader's memories surface. This man died because of him, fell from Palpatine's window. Master Windu, Anakin says. I understand your doubt, but I ask you to trust me. Please. The please catches Mace off guard. Humility from the chosen one. Professor Huyang's voice interrupts. The ancient droid descends the crucible's ramp. Masters, if I may. In 25,000 years, I have witnessed 3 white crystals. All belonged to Jedi of exceptional balance. This youngling has achieved something profound. The weight of ancient authority, the masters reluctantly accept. For now. We will watch you, Padawan Skywalker, Mace says. Closely. I understand, Master. The assembly disperses. Younglings ushered toward dormitories. Obi-Wan places a hand on Anakin's shoulder. Walk with me. They move through temple gardens. Fountains. Meditation pools. Obi-Wan waits until they're alone. Anakin. What really happened in that cave? Anakin looks at his master. His brother. The man Vader killed. I saw who I could become, Anakin says carefully, and who I refuse to be. That's not a full answer. It's the only one I can give right now. Obi-Wan sighs, frustrated but trusting. The white blade is beautiful, unprecedented, but also troubling. The council will scrutinize you. I know, and there will be questions, tests, especially from Master Windu. I know. Obi-Wan stops, turns to face him fully. Are you all right? Truly, you seem older somehow, like you've aged years and days. Anakin meets his gaze. I'm okay, Master. I promise. It's a lie, he's not okay. He's carrying cosmic trauma. But he'll bear it alone. For now. Obi-Wan studies him a moment longer. Then nods. Very well. Get some rest, we resume training tomorrow. Anakin bows. Yes, Master. Palpatine's Office Senate Building, Supreme Chancellor's Suite. Sheev Palpatine sits behind desk. Reviewing reports, affable smile, grandfatherly demeanor, a mask. Beneath, Darth Sidious, Sith Lord, Master of Deception. His holopad chimes. Message from Jedi Temple. Standard courtesy. Council sends notifications to Chancellor regarding exceptional events. He opens it. Padawan Anakin Skywalker has returned from the gathering on Ilum with an unprecedented white kyber crystal, indicating purification of corrupted crystal. Council monitoring situation. Palpatine's smile freezes. White crystal. The boy purified a bled crystal? At 12 years old? Impossible. Unless his hand reaches for secure comm. Encrypted channel. Contacts Dooku on Sereno. The Count's hologram appears. Master. Have you heard about the Skywalker boy? No. What happened? He returned from Ilum with a white lightsaber. Purified crystal. Dooku's holographic face registers shock. That requires exceptional light side mastery. No Padawan should. Exactly. Palpatine's eyes narrow, yellow tinge barely visible. The boy was supposed to be vulnerable, emotional, easy to corrupt. Instead, he's demonstrating balance beyond his years. What does this mean for our plans? It means the boy is more dangerous than anticipated. If he cannot be turned, Palpatine pauses. He must be eliminated. The Chosen One. Are you certain that's wise? A Chosen One who opposes us is worse than no Chosen One at all. Dooku bows. What are your orders, my lord? Watch him. Test him. Find his weaknesses. Everyone has them. We simply need to discover his. As you wish. The transmission ends. Palpatine sits in darkness. The white lightsaber troubles him. Deeply. It represents something he cannot control, cannot corrupt. Purity. Balance. Light that has conquered darkness. Unacceptable. Anakin Skywalker will fall, one way or another. Sidious will ensure it. Anakin's quarters. Temple. Night. Coruscant city lights glittering beyond window. Anakin sits cross-legged on sleep couch. Lightsaber in front of him. He hasn't activated it since the platform demonstration. Now, alone, he does. White blade ignites. Pure light. No sound except clean hum. He stares at it. In Vader's memories, his lightsaber was red, crimson, Sith weapon. But here, now, white. The opposite. He practices basic forms. Shicho, form I, foundational movements. But Vader's muscle memory bleeds through. Form V, Gemso, aggressive, powerful. The white blade moves like water, like lightning, perfect control. He's 12 years old, moving like a master. No one can see this. No one can know how skilled he truly is. He must hide, pretend, play the eager Padawan still learning, while secretly preparing to dismantle Palpatine's conspiracy. Save his mother, save Dooku, save the clones, save Padme, save everyone. No pressure. He deactivates the saber, sits in darkness. Vader's voice echoes in memory. It is too late for me, son. Anakin whispers, not this time. Outside, Coruscant glows. City that never sleeps. Somewhere in those towers, Palpatine plots. The Shadow War has begun. 12-year-old boy versus Sith Lord. But the boy has 23 years of future knowledge, and a white lightsaber, and the absolute certainty that he will not fall, cannot fall. Anakin Skywalker will not become Darth Vader. He will become something else, something better. The balance the prophecy promised. He stands. Places lightsaber on his belt. Tomorrow he begins. The future changes now. Part 2. Coruscant. Morning. 3 days after return from Ilum, Anakin walks temple corridors. Other Padawans nod in passing. Some stare at the white lightsaber on his belt. Word spreads fast. The boy with the purified crystal. Youngest to achieve such balance. He ignores the attention. Focuses on his schedule. Lightsaber training with Obi-Wan at 0800. Force meditation with Archivist at 1500. Normal Padawan routine. But his mind is elsewhere. Planning. Calculating. Vader's memories provide roadmap. He knows what's coming. When it happens. Who's involved? First priority. His mother. Shmi Skywalker. In original timeline, she dies in 22 BBY. 3 years from now. Captured by Tusken Raiders. Tortured. Dies in Anakin's arms. Her death triggers his first massacre. Slaughters entire Tusken camp. Men, women, children. First step toward Vader. Must prevent. But Tatooine is far. He's 12. Cannot leave temple without permission. Must be strategic. His comlink chirps. Message incoming. He checks. Freezes. From Office of the Supreme Chancellor. Subject. Personal meeting request. Padawan Skywalker. Supreme Chancellor Palpatine requests the honor of your presence at his Senate office this afternoon at 1600 hours. As a family friend from Naboo, The Chancellor takes personal interest in your achievements. Please confirm attendance. Here it is. Palpatine's first move. In Vader's memories, these meetings were frequent, private conversations. Gentle manipulation. Palpatine slowly grooming him, planting seeds of doubt about the Jedi. The process took years. But it worked. Not this time. Anakin knows every trick, every lie, every manipulation technique. But he must attend. Refusing would raise suspicion. He confirms attendance, then continues to training hall. Lightsaber training. Obi-Wan waits in training room. Empty space, padded floors, practice remotes hovering. Good morning, Padawan. Ready to test your new blade? Anakin bows. Yes, Master. Activate it, please. Obi-Wan still hasn't adjusted to the sight. Every time slight surprise crosses his face. Beautiful, he murmurs. Now, form I, Shicho. Begin. Anakin moves through the forms. Basic. Foundational. But Vader's muscle memory fights him. Once form V. Gemso. Aggressive power strikes. He suppresses it. Moves like a normal Padawan. Adequate but not exceptional. Obi-Wan watches critically. Your footwork is sloppy. Again. Anakin repeats. Deliberately makes small mistakes. Trips slightly. This is harder than actual mastery. Pretending incompetence requires constant vigilance. Obi-Wan corrects his stance. Better. You're improving. But still much to learn. Yes, Master. They practice for 2 hours. Anakin carefully maintaining facade of developing skill. Not too good. Not too bad. Perfectly average for his age and training. Exhausting. When session ends, Obi-Wan dismisses him. You did well today. Progress is visible. If only he knew. Anakin bows, deactivates lightsaber, leaves. Meditation with Yoda. Meditation garden. Peaceful. Fountains trickling. Sunlight filtered through leaves. Yoda sits on meditation cushion. Eyes closed. Deeply centered. Anakin approaches. Sits across from him. Silence. Minutes pass. Finally, Yoda's eyes open. Ancient and knowing. Troubled. Your mind is. Feel it. I can. Anakin maintains calm. I'm fine, Master Yoda. Fine, you say. Yet shields I sense. Around your thoughts. Strong shields. Unusual for one so young. Anakin's pulse spikes. Yoda senses his mental defenses. Must be careful. The cave showed me things. I learned to protect my mind. Protect from what? From the visions returning. Yoda studies him. Share what you saw, will you not? This is the trap. If Anakin reveals too much, Yoda probes deeper. If he reveals too little, Yoda suspects deception. I saw myself fall to the dark side. Anakin says carefully. Become a Sith. Kill people I love. Destroy the Jedi Order. Yoda's ears droop. Terrible vision, that is. Yes. But vision only, not destiny. The future, always in motion. I know, Master. That's why I'm preparing, making sure it never happens. Yoda nods slowly. Wise you are. Beyond your years, but also old. Feel old, you do, as if lived many lifetimes. Anakin says nothing. Dangerous territory. Trust me. You can, Yoda says gently. Whatever burden you carry, share it. Help you we will. Tempting. So tempting to tell him everything. But Vader's memories show the Council's blindness. They couldn't see Palpatine sitting right before them. Decades of deception undetected. If Anakin reveals the truth now, they'll debate. Argue. Palpatine will sense the disturbance. Accelerate his plans. No. Must play this alone. I appreciate that, Master Yoda. But I'm okay. Really. Yoda sighs. Small, sad sound. Very well. But remember, alone. You are not. The Order. Here for you it is. I know. Thank you. Meditation session continues. Anakin maintains his shields. Lets Yoda sense nothing beyond surface calm. When it ends, Yoda taps his gimmer stick. Meeting the Chancellor today you are. Anakin starts. How did you? Informed. The Council was. Personal interest. Palpatine takes. In you. He knew me on Naboo. Years ago. Yes. But careful, you must be. Politicians, skilled in manipulation they are. Irony. Yoda warning about politicians while the biggest threat sits in the Chancellor's chair. I'll be careful, Master. Yoda's eyes bore into him. See through deception. You must. Trust your feelings. The Force, guide you it will. Anakin bows. Yes, Master. He leaves. Behind him, Yoda sits in silence. Troubled. Deeply troubled. Something wrong with young Skywalker. But what? Chancellor's offices. 1600 hours, Senate building. Massive structure. Heart of Republic government. Anakin arrives via air taxi. Enters through security. Guards wave him through. Elevator to executive level. Long corridor. Opulent. Paintings. Sculptures. Palpatine's office doors ahead. Anakin pauses. Breathes. In Vader's memories, this office is where everything went wrong. Where Palpatine revealed himself. Where Mace Windu died. Where Anakin pledged himself to the dark side. He pushes the doors open. The office is vast. Commanding view of Coruscant through floor-to-ceiling windows. Expensive furnishings. Palpatine behind desk. The Supreme Chancellor rises. Warm smile, grandfatherly. Anakin, my boy, come in, come in. Every word calculated. Every gesture practiced. Anakin bows respectfully. Chancellor Palpatine, thank you for seeing me. The honor is mine. Please, sit. Anakin sits in chair facing desk. Palpatine remains standing. Moving around desk. Casual. Friendly. I heard about your remarkable achievement on Ilum, a white lightsaber. Quite unprecedented. Yes, sir. The cave showed me things. I had to overcome them. The Jedi Council must be very pleased. Probing. Searching for wedge between Anakin and Council. Master Yoda said it was a sign, the chosen one facing his destiny. Palpatine's smile doesn't waver, but Vader's memories recognize micro-expressions. Slight tightening around eyes. Concern. And what do you think, Anakin? Do you believe you're the chosen one? Loaded question. If Anakin says yes, he's arrogant. If no, he doubts himself. I think the Force has a plan for me. What that is, I'm still learning. Diplomatic. Non-committal. Palpatine sits on edge of desk. Casual posture, creating false intimacy. You know, I've taken a personal interest in your development. Ever since Naboo. You were such a brave little boy, risking everything to help Queen Amidala. I just did what felt right. Exactly. You followed your instincts, not the rules, not the dogma, your own heart. Here it comes. The wedge. The Jedi teach that emotion is dangerous. But I've always believed that our feelings, our attachments, are what make us strong. Don't you agree? Anakin feels the dark side technique activating. Subtle. Like warm blanket. Palpatine extending Force presence. Trying to read his surface thoughts. Gentle probe. Most wouldn't notice. But Anakin has Vader's knowledge. Recognizes it instantly. He activates mental shield. Technique learned from Vader's training. Not traditional Jedi barrier. Something else. Perfect balance. Light and dark in equilibrium. Creates impenetrable field. Like trying to grip water. Palpatine's probe slides off. Cannot penetrate. Microsecond flash in Palpatine's eyes. Surprise. Quickly masked. The boy should be wide open. 12 years old. No training in mental defenses. Yet nothing. Concerning. Anakin pretends not to notice. Continues conversation naturally. I think love and attachment are different, Chancellor. Love wishes others well. Attachment fears losing them. The response is too mature. Too wise for 12-year-old. Palpatine's internal alarm bells ringing. A very sophisticated perspective. Where did you learn such wisdom? The cave. The visions showed me what happens when attachment becomes fear. Ah yes, your visions. Tell me, what exactly did you see? Dangerous. Palpatine fishing for specific knowledge. Darkness. Pain. People I love suffering because I couldn't let go. Your mother, perhaps? Direct strike. Exploiting known weakness. In original timeline, Shmi's fate was Anakin's breaking point. I miss her. Anakin admits. But she's safe. Freed by Cliegg Lars. She has a good life. For now. But Tatooine is a dangerous world. Tusken raiders, slavers. Anything could happen. Planting seeds. Creating fear. If something did happen, Palpatine continues, would the Jedi help you? Would they let you save her? Or would they call it attachment and forbid you? Anakin meets his gaze. Steady. Calm. I trust the Jedi to do what's right. And I trust the Force to guide me. Every trap he sidesteps. Not through innocence. Through knowledge. Palpatine tries different angle. Stands. Gestures to window. Look at this city, Anakin. Trillion beings. All depending on strong leadership. Order. Structure. Sometimes difficult choices must be made for the greater good. What kind of choices? Choices the Jedi might not approve of. Their code is rigid, black and white, but the galaxy exists in shades of gray. Classic Sith philosophy. Moral relativism. Justification for any action. I think, Anakin says carefully, that some things are black and white. Murder is wrong. Slavery is wrong. Hurting innocence is wrong. Palpatine turns, studies him, even if it serves a greater purpose, especially then. Silence. Palpatine's mask slips microscopically, frustration bleeding through. This is not going according to plan. The boy is slipping through his fingers. Decades of grooming techniques. Useless. Well, Palpatine says, smile returning, you have quite a developed moral compass. The Jedi have trained you well. Master Kenobi is a good teacher. I'm sure he is. Though I hope you know, Anakin, that my door is always open. If you ever need guidance the Jedi cannot provide, I'm here. Hook-baited. But Anakin won't bite. Thank you, Chancellor. That means a lot. Polite, respectful, distant. Palpatine gestures toward lightsaber on Anakin's belt. May I see your weapon? I've heard it's quite beautiful. Dangerous request. But refusing would raise suspicion. Anakin draws hilt, hands it over. Palpatine activates it. White blade ignites in Sith Lord's hand. Uncomfortable for him. Purified crystal resists dark side. He examines it, feigning admiration. But through the Force he tries sensing crystal's history. Feels. Pain. Bleeding. Purification. Realizes. This crystal was corrupted and healed. When? How? Mystery deepens. Remarkable construction, Palpatine says. Returns hilt. You have quite a gift. Professor Young helped. Of course. Well, I won't keep you. I'm sure you have training to return to. Dismissal. The meeting's purpose failed. Anakin stands. Bows. Thank you for your time, Chancellor. Remember, Anakin, my door is always open. Anakin leaves. Doors close behind him. Palpatine stands alone. Yellow tinge creeping into eyes. Something is wrong with the boy. Very wrong. White lightsaber. Mental shields. Wisdom beyond years. The grooming isn't working. Unacceptable. He activates secure holocom. Encrypted. Contacts Dooku. The Count's hologram materializes. Master. The Skywalker boy is proving resistant. Resistant how? Impenetrable. And his responses suggest knowledge beyond his years. Dooku's holographic face shows concern. What could cause this? Unknown. But I built decades of plans on corrupting him. If he cannot be turned, Palpatine pauses. Alternative measures must be considered. You're suggesting, watch him, test him, find weaknesses. Everyone has them. If corruption fails, Palpatine's voice hardens. Elimination becomes necessary. The chosen one? A chosen one who opposes us is worse than none at all. Dooku bows. As you command, my lord. Anakin Skywalker will fall, one way or another. Temple quarters night. Anakin sits on sleep couch, meditating. The meeting with Palpatine was harder than expected. Every word a chess move, every gesture calculated. But he survived, gave nothing away. Palpatine suspects something, but doesn't know what. That's good. Uncertainty breeds caution, but also danger. Uncertain predators attack unpredictably. Anakin must accelerate timeline, cannot wait years to act. First, save Shmi. According to Vader's memories, Shmi is currently with Cliegg Lars, moisture farmer, good man. Bought her freedom from Watto. They're married, she's happy, safe. For now, In 3 years, Tuscans attack the homestead, capture her, torture her for weeks. Anakin arrives too late. She dies in his arms. He slaughters the entire camp. First massacre. Must prevent. But how? He's 12. Can't leave Coruscant without Obi-Wan noticing. Unless Anakin accesses Temple computer terminal, searches training schedules, finds upcoming diplomatic mission to Naboo, cultural exchange, several Padawans attending, volunteer for mission. Once on Naboo, slip away to Tatooine. 3 days there and back, enough time to relocate Shmi somewhere safe. Risky, but necessary. He composes message to mission coordinator, requests placement, sends. Next, Dooku. In Vader's memories, Count Dooku is Darth Tyrannus, Palpatine's apprentice, leader of separatist movement, but also regret. In final moments before death, Dooku realized he'd been used. Tool, discarded when convenient. I sense great fear in you, Skywalker. You have hate. You have anger. But you don't use them. Then Palpatine's order. Kill him. Kill him now. Dooku's shock. What? No. Too late. But what if Dooku knew this from start? Knew Palpatine planned betrayal? Could he be turned? Former Jedi Master. Trained by Yoda. Idealist turned cynic. Maybe redeemable. Anakin makes decision. Will contact Dooku. Attempt recruitment, but carefully. Very carefully. If it fails, if Dooku reports to Palpatine, everything collapses. Must have leverage. Proof of future betrayal. Anakin accesses restricted archives. Uses stolen council codes from Vader's memories. Searches separatist intelligence. Financial records. Communications. Finds trail from Kaminoan accounts to Republic slush funds. Palpatine funding both sides. Downloads evidence. Encrypted. If Dooku doubts, this proves Palpatine's duplicity. Next step. Arrange meeting. But not yet. Too soon. Must establish himself first. Gain Council's trust. Demonstrate stability. Make white lightsaber seem like triumph, not aberration. Then move against Palpatine's pawns. Patient. Strategic. Like Vader hunted Jedi. Methodical. Inevitable. But for light instead of dark. Anakin's comlink chirps. Message from mission coordinator. Request approved. You are assigned to Naboo Cultural Exchange. Departure in 2 weeks. Obi-Wan Kenobi has given permission. Perfect. 2 weeks to prepare. Then Tatooine. Then saving Shmi. First major timeline change. Anakin allows himself small smile. He can do this. He can change everything. Training montage. Next 2 weeks. Days blur together. Lightsaber training. Anakin carefully maintains average skill level. Obi-Wan praises progress. If only he knew Anakin could disarm him in 30 seconds using Form V mastery. Force lessons. Levitation. Persuasion. Sensing. Anakin pretends to struggle, makes deliberate mistakes, actually harder than true mastery. Ancient languages. Studying Sith texts in restricted archives. Officially, academic interest. Reality, understanding enemy philosophy. Palpatine's playbook. Physical training. Endurance, agility. 12-year-old body. But Vader's pain tolerance. Can push harder than others. Sparring matches. Against other Padawans. Anakin deliberately loses half, wins half, stays unremarkable. The white lightsaber draws attention. But his performance doesn't. Good. Exactly as planned. Council meetings he's summoned twice. Mace Windu still suspicious. Asks probing questions. Your lightsaber technique has improved rapidly. Master Kenobi is excellent teacher. And your force abilities? Developing. Still much to learn. Mace's skepticism remains, but no evidence of darkness. The white blade itself proves light side commitment, reluctant acceptance. Yoda watches from distance. Concerned but patient. Obi-Wan remains proud, occasionally confused by Anakin's maturity, but attributes it to gathering experience. You've grown up, Padawan. I see it in your eyes. If only he knew how much. Palpatine sends 2 more meeting invitations. Anakin declines both, politely. Intensive training schedule. Cannot spare time. Apologies, Chancellor. Each refusal noted. Analyzed. Concerning. The boy is avoiding him. Why? Palpatine increases surveillance. Spies in temple, monitoring Anakin's movements. But Anakin knows about the spies. Vader's memories identify them. He feeds them useless information, normal Padawan activities. Meanwhile, real planning happens in his mind. Behind impenetrable shields, 2 weeks pass. Departure day arrives. Naboo mission. Morning. Landing platform. Small diplomatic cruiser waiting. 6 Padawans. 3 Jedi Knights. Cultural exchange mission. Obi-Wan seeing them off. Behave yourself, Anakin. Represent the order well. I will, Master. Obi-Wan hugs him briefly. Unusual display of affection. I'm proud of you. Whatever happened on Ilum, you came back stronger. Anakin's throat tightens. Guilt. He's about to deceive Obi-Wan. Steal away to Tatooine. Break rules. But for right reason. Saving his mother. Thank you, Master. The cruiser launches, breaking atmosphere. Jumping to hyperspace. 2-day journey to Naboo. Anakin uses time preparing. Reviews Tatooine maps. Lars homestead location. Tusken territory. He'll need to be fast. In and out before anyone notices. They arrive Naboo. Beautiful planet. Green. Lush. Waterfalls. Opposite of Tatooine. The delegation lands in Theed. Capital city. Elegant architecture. Padme Amidala is there. Senator now. Greeting diplomatic parties. She sees Anakin. Recognition flickers. The little boy from Tatooine. You've grown. Anakin bows. Senator Amidala. Good to see you again. Padme smiles. Just Padme, please. We're not so formal here. Brief conversation. She's older. 24. He's 12. Worlds apart. But in Vader's memories they married. Had children. Here now she's just kind senator. He's just young Padawan. Timeline intact. For now. That night. Cultural event. Padawans attending. Anakin slips away. Uses Force suggestion on guard. You didn't see me leave. Heads to spaceport. Steals small courier ship. Vader's slicing skills make security bypass trivial. Programs course for Tatooine. Jumps to hyperspace. Gone before anyone notices. Tatooine. Desert homestead. Tatooine. Twin suns beating down. Exactly as he remembers. But no longer his home. Just mission objective. Anakin lands ship away from settlements. Desert plain. Approaches Lars' homestead on foot. Moisture farm. Vaporators humming. Modest home half buried in sand. He can feel her. Through the Force. His mother's presence. Alive. Healthy. Happy. Relief floods him. He approaches at dusk. Figures moving inside. Lights on. Uses Force to sense occupants. Shmi. Klieg. Owen. Beru. Family dinner. Anakin waits until dark. Then sends gentle Force suggestion to Shmi. Wake. Come outside. Safe. Inside, Shmi stirs. Confused. But compelled. Walks to door. Steps outside into courtyard. Hello? Anakin emerges from shadows. Removes hood. Mom. Shmi freezes. Stares. Then gasps. Ani? Annie? I. Rushes forward. Embraces him. He's taller now, but still her boy. What are you doing here? The Jedi. I had to see you. Had to make sure you're safe. You've grown so much. You look older somehow. A lot has happened, Mom. Come inside. Klieg and Owen will want to. No, not yet. We need to talk, privately. Concern crosses her face, but she nods. They sit in courtyard. Under twin moons, Anakin takes her hand. I saw the future, Mom. In the Jedi cave. I saw you die. Shmi's breath catches. What? Tusken Raiders. They attack this homestead. Capture you. Torture you. I arrived too late. Ani, that's just a vision. It might not. It will. Unless I change it. And I can't risk that. You need to leave Tatooine. Leave? Ani, this is my home. Klieg is my husband. I can't just... Please, his voice breaks. I've lost you before. In my vision, I can't. I won't let it happen for real. What are you proposing? Come with me to Naboo. It's safe. Beautiful. I can arrange housing, protection. Klieg and Owen can visit. I can't abandon my family. You're not abandoning, you're staying alive. Please, Mom. Trust me. Shmi studies her son, 12 years old, but carrying ancient weight. What did you really see in that cave? Anakin hesitates. Then truth. I saw myself become a monster, kill people I love, destroy everything good, and it started with losing you. Oh, Ani, if you die, I fall. I know it. I feel it. So please, let me save you. She cups his face. You've always been my little angel. So good. So pure. I don't know what you saw, but I know you, Anakin Skywalker. You could never be a monster. I could. That's why I'm here. To make sure I'm not. Shmi embraces him. Holds tight. All right. I'll go, if it means that much to you. Relief crashes through Anakin. Thank you. Thank you. But I need to tell Klieg. He deserves to know. Will he understand? He loves me. He'll want me safe. They go inside together. Klieg Lars sits at table. Rugged moisture farmer. Kind eyes. Sees Anakin. Stands. Who's this? Klieg. This is my son. Anakin. Klieg's eyes widen. The boy who left. The Jedi? Anakin bows. Sir, I'm sorry to arrive unannounced, but I need your help. Over next hour, Anakin explains. Carefully. Doesn't mention full Vader timeline. Just visions. Danger. Need to relocate Shmi. Klieg listens. Face weathered. Thoughtful. Owen. Teenage, sullen. Objects. This is our home. We can defend it. Not against what's coming, Anakin says quietly. Finally, Klieg nods. I won't risk her. If you say she's in danger, I believe you. Thank you. Where will she go? Naboo. I have connections. Senator Amidala can arrange housing. Shmi will be safe. And us? You're welcome to visit anytime. Or relocate too, if you want. Klieg considers. Farm's my life. Can't just abandon it. But Shmi, he takes her hand. You go. Be safe. I'll manage here. Klieg, I can't leave you. You can. You will. Because I love you too much to risk losing you. They embrace. Anakin watches. Heart aching. This is what Palpatine wanted to destroy. Love, family, connection. But Anakin saved it. First major change. Complete. Next morning, Shmi packs minimal belongings. Farewell to Klieg and Owen. Promises to stay in touch. Anakin and Shmi board stolen courier ship. Jump to hyperspace, leaving Tatooine behind. During flight, Shmi asks questions. About Jedi training. About the white lightsaber. About what he saw. Anakin tells partial truth. Enough to satisfy. Not enough to terrify. They arrive Naboo. Beautiful world. Shmi's eyes wide. It's so green. So alive. Your new home. Anakin contacts Padme. Emergency request. Private. She agrees to meet. They convene in secure room. Padme surprised to see Shmi. Senator Amidala, this is my mother. She needs sanctuary. Protection. Can you help? Padme doesn't hesitate. Of course. What happened? Anakin explains. Threat on Tatooine. Need to relocate. Padme arranges everything. Apartment in Theed. False identity. Security detail. She'll be safe here, Anakin. I promise. Thank you. Padme studies him. You're very protective of your mother. She's all I have. The Jedi deets detachment. The Jedi didn't raise me. She did. Padme smiles. I understand. Family is important. Shmi settles into apartment. Small but comfortable. Anakin stays one night. Helps her adjust. Next morning, farewell. When will I see you again? Shmi asks. Soon. I promise. And you're safe now. That's what matters. I'm so proud of you, Ani. Whatever you're doing, whatever burden you carry, you're a good person. Anakin's throat tightens. I'm trying, Mom. That's all anyone can do. He leaves. Returns to diplomatic delegation. They're searching for him. Concerned. Where were you? Knight asks. Personal matter. Family emergency. All resolved now. They're unhappy but accept it. Mission continues. Cultural events. Diplomatic meetings. Anakin participates. Polite. Engaged. But his mind elsewhere. He did it. Saved Shmi. Changed the timeline. No Tusken capture. No torture. No death. No massacre. The path to Vader just lost its first stepping stone. But Palpatine still exists. Dooku still works for him. Clone Wars still loom. Much work remains. Coruscant. Return. Week later. Delegation returns to Coruscant. Obi-Wan waiting at landing platform. Welcome back, Padawan. How was Naboo? Educational, Master. Obi-Wan studies him. You seem lighter somehow. Relieved. Just glad to be home. They walk toward temple. Anakin, there's something I need to ask. Yes, Master. Senator Amidala contacted me. Said you brought your mother to Naboo. Requested asylum for her. Anakin's pulse spikes. I did. Why? She was in danger. Tatooine is unstable. I couldn't leave her there. The council won't be happy. Attachment. I know what they teach, but she's my mother. I won't apologize for protecting her. Obi-Wan stops walking, turns to face him. I'm not asking you to apologize. I'm asking you to be honest. What's happening with you, Anakin? I'm trying to prevent the future I saw in the cave. By breaking rules, stealing ships, relocating family members, by doing what's right. Obi-Wan sighs. The path to darkness is paved with good intentions. I know, but I also know that losing my mother would push me toward darkness, so I saved her. That's light side, Master. Obi-Wan considers, finally nods. Very well, but no more secrets. If you're going to make major decisions, talk to me first. I will. Lie. More deceptions coming. But necessary. They continue to temple. Council summons Anakin immediately. He stands before them. All masters present. Mace speaks first. Padawan Skywalker. We've received reports of your activities on Naboo. Explain. Anakin bows. I relocated my mother from Tatooine to Naboo. She was in danger. I acted to protect her. Yes, Master Windu. I apologize for the breach in protocol. This goes beyond protocol. This is attachment, the very thing we warn against. It led me to protect innocent life. Mace's jaw tightens, but he can't argue the logic. Yoda taps his stick. Saved your mother, you did. From what danger? Visions, Master Yoda. The cave showed me Tusken Raiders capturing her. Torturing her. I couldn't let that happen. So acted on visions you did. Dangerous that can be. The future, always in motion. I know, but I trust what I saw, and I'd rather prevent tragedy than mourn it. Silence. Finally, Plo Koon speaks. The boy shows initiative, compassion. Are these not Jedi values? Mace. Compassion without discipline leads to chaos. Plo. And discipline without compassion leads to tyranny. Debate ensues. Eventually, compromise reached. Yoda. Your mother. Safe she is. Good. That is. But unauthorized actions, consequences they have. Probation, you are on. 3 months. Training only, no missions. Anakin bows. I understand, masters. Thank you. Dismissed. As he leaves, Yoda calls out. Anakin, a moment. Stands before ancient master. Reckless you are, but also, right. Your mother saved you have. But careful you must be. The path between light and dark, narrow it is. I know, Master Yoda. I'm being careful. Are you? Or playing game you do not fully understand? Anakin meets his eyes. I understand more than you know. Perhaps. But hubris, the downfall of many Jedi it has been. Beware your own certainty? I will. Go, meditate. The Force, listen to it. Not just your fears. Anakin bows, leaves. Outside he breathes deeply. Probation. 3 months. Acceptable price. Shmi is safe. Timeline changed. Next objective. Dooku. But that requires travel. Which probation prevents. Must wait. Be patient. 3 months. Then he moves against Palpatine's apprentice. For now, train. Blend in. Maintain facade. The long game continues. Palpatine's frustration Senate building. Palpatine's office. Night. Darth Sidious sits alone. No mask. Yellow eyes glowing Anakin Skywalker is proving impossible to manipulate. White lightsaber. Mental shields. Wisdom beyond years. Now rescuing his mother. Every element of grooming failing. The boy was supposed to be emotional, impulsive, easy to corrupt. Instead, strategic, guarded, resistant, unacceptable. Sidious activates holocom. Contacts Dooku. My apprentice. We must discuss Skywalker. Dooku's hologram appears. Master, I've been monitoring as you requested. And he's unusual. Demonstrates maturity beyond his age. The council is frustrated but impressed. His mother is now on Naboo, under Senator Amidala's protection. This suggests planning, forethought. Agreed. 12-year-olds don't typically orchestrate planetary relocations. Sidious's fingers drum desk. I sense something larger at work. Something we're missing. Could the council have discovered our plans? Planted false information? No. They remain blind. But the boy, Sidious, pauses. He knows things. I feel it. But how? The Force works in mysterious ways. Spare me platitudes. Tyrannus. The boy is a threat. If he cannot be turned, he must be eliminated. Eliminating the chosen one could have unforeseen consequences. So could allowing him to oppose us. Sidious stands. Paces. I want him tested. Directly. Find his breaking point. Everyone has one. What do you suggest? The woman. Senator Amidala. He's shown interest. Use her. Dooku hesitates. You want to threaten the senator. I want to see how he reacts when someone he cares about is endangered. If he falls to rage, we've found our opening. If he remains controlled, we know he's too dangerous to live. When? Soon? Arrange an accident. Make it look like separatist action. As you command, my lord. Coruscant glittering below. Anakin Skywalker will fall. Or die. One way or another. Anakin's quarters. Night Anakin meditates. White lightsaber before him. In Vader's memories, Padme dies because of him. Choked. Heartbroken. But here, now, she's alive. Safe. For now, Palpatine will move against her. Anakin knows this. Vader's memories show assassination attempts. Zam Wessel. Poisonous Kumhans. ASN courier droid. Originally happened after Geonosis. After Clone Army discovered. But timelines shifting. Palpatine desperate. Might accelerate. Anakin must prepare. Protect Padme without revealing knowledge. Difficult, but necessary. He opens encrypted file. Downloaded from restricted archives. Dooku's financial records. Payments from Kaminoan accounts. Traced to Republic slush funds. Proof Palpatine controls both sides. When ready, he'll use this. Show Dooku the truth. Turn him. But timing critical. Too soon, Dooku reports to Palpatine. Too late. Clone Wars begin. Must be perfect. Anakin closes file. Returns to meditation. The burden weighs heavy. Carrying 2 lifetimes. Secrets. Plans. But also, hope. He changed Shmi's fate. Saved her. Proves future isn't fixed. Everything else can change too. No Order 66. No Empire. No Vader. New timeline. Better timeline. He whispers to himself, I won't fall. I can't fall. Too much depends on it. Outside window, Coruscant never sleeps. City of lights. City of shadows, where Jedi and Sith play eternal game. But this time, Jedi knows the rules. This time, light wins. Anakin opens eyes. White lightsaber glows faintly. 3 months probation. Then Kamino. Then Dooku. Then Palpatine. Step by step. Piece by piece. Dismantling Sith conspiracy. 12 years old. Carrying 23 years of future knowledge. The chosen one becoming the balance. Not through destruction. Through prevention. The future is being rewritten. One choice at a time. 3 months later. 28 BBY. Anakin is 13 now. Taller. Leaner. Probation complete. Council reinstates full mission privileges. Reluctantly. Mace still watches him. Suspicious. But white lightsaber proves light side commitment. Can't argue with evidence. Obi-Wan proud. You've matured, Padawan. Become more centered. If only he knew. Anakin has spent 3 months planning, studying, preparing. Next objective, Count Dooku. In Vader's memories, Dooku is Darth Tyrannus, Palpatine's apprentice. Separatist leader, but also redeemable. Former Jedi master, trained by Yoda. Qui-Gon's master, idealist who became cynic. Believed Jedi failed. Sith offered strength, but in final moments, when Palpatine ordered his death, Dooku realized the truth. Too late. Anakin will give him that realization early, before Clone Wars, before genocide, before point of no return. Risk. Enormous. If Dooku refuses, reports to Palpatine, everything collapses. Reward. Double agent inside Sith organization. Eyes on Palpatine's plans. Worth attempting. Anakin accesses restricted archives. Dooku's location. Sereno. Count's ancestral home. Outer Rim world. Wealthy. Isolated. Perfect fortress. Getting there requires stealth. Cannot use official channels. Must steal ship. Again. Anakin waits for opportunity. Leaving Coruscant Temple Maintenance Bay. Late night repair ships docked. Anakin uses Vader's slicing skills. Bypasses security. Boards small Republic courier vessel. Programs course for Sereno. Encrypted flight plan. Untraceable. Launches before anyone notices. Hyperspace tunnel surrounds him. 3 days to Outer Rim. During flight, he meditates. Reviews plan. Approach. Direct confrontation. No deception. Tell Dooku the truth. Show him evidence of Palpatine's betrayal. Appeal to former Jedi. To Qui-Gon's legacy. If fails, escape. Regroup. If succeeds, gain ally. Simple. Dangerous. Necessary. The ship drops from hyperspace. Sereno. Lush world. Rolling hills. Ancient estates. Dooku's castle. Dooku's castle. Stone fortress. Medieval architecture. Anakin lands in forests nearby. Approaches on foot. Uses force stealth. Vader's infiltration techniques. Bypasses security droids. Cameras. Sensors. The dark side techniques feel wrong, but effective. He reaches castle walls. Scales them using force enhancement. Drops into courtyard. Empty. Silent. Too easy. Trap. Anakin draws white lightsaber. Doesn't activate. Just ready. Crosses courtyard toward main entrance. Doors open before he reaches them. Count Dooku stands in doorway. Elegant. Bearded. Red lightsaber at belt. Young Skywalker. I've been expecting you. Anakin freezes. How? Security. Detected you 3 kilometers out. I allowed your approach. Curious what the boy with the white blade wants. Anakin's heart pounds, but maintains composure. We need to talk, Count Dooku. Indeed. Come inside. Let's discuss why you've broken approximately 15 Republic laws to reach me. The study. Dooku's private study. Books lining walls. Ancient Sith texts mixed with Jedi philosophy. Fire crackling in hearth. Dooku gestures to chair. Sit. I prefer to stand. Suit yourself. Dooku pours wine. Doesn't offer any to Anakin. Too young. Now then, Anakin Skywalker. The chosen one. Wielder of white blade. What brings you to Sereno? You're being used, Anakin says bluntly. Dooku's eyebrow raises. Excuse me, your master. Darth Sidious. He's going to betray you. Silence. Dooku sets down wineglass, slowly, deliberately. That's quite an accusation. How could a 13-year-old Padawan know anything about your secret identity as Darth Tyrannus? About your alliance with Sidious? About the separatist movement you're building? About the clone army on Kamino? Dooku's face hardens. Impossible. How do you? I've seen the future. Anakin interrupts. Lived it. 23 years. Clone Wars begin in 7 years. Republic versus Separatists. Both sides controlled by Palpatine. And when you've served your purpose, he has you killed. Dooku stands abruptly, hand moving toward lightsaber. This is absurd. If this is some council plot, the council doesn't know. No one knows. Just me. Because I've lived it. Lived what exactly? Anakin takes breath. Commits. 7 years from now, Clone Wars erupt. You lead separatists. Palpatine secretly controls both sides. Uses war to gain emergency powers. After 3 years, Battle of Coruscant, you duel me and Obi-Wan aboard your flagship. I defeat you. Cut off your hands. Then Palpatine, Supreme Chancellor Palpatine, your master Darth Sidious, orders me to execute you. Dooku's face goes pale. And I do it. I kill you. Because Palpatine says so. Because I'm already falling to dark side. This is fantasy. Speculation. You cannot possibly. Aboard the Invisible Hand, Anakin continues. Your flagship. Specific room with viewport showing Coruscant. Palpatine bound in chair. Fake restraints. You use Makashi. Form 2. Elegant dueling. But my Form V overpowers you. And when you're defeated, disarmed, on your knees, Palpatine says, kill him. Kill him now. Dooku staggers, sits heavily. How could you know these things? Because I killed you. In the future, and I remember it. Silence. Fire crackling. Dooku stares at him, searching for deception. Finding only certainty. If this is true, Dooku says slowly, why tell me? Because you're not evil. You're misguided. You think Sid offers strength, order. But Sidious only offers slavery. He'll use you, then discard you. Just like he plans to use me. And you're here to, what? Turn me back to the light? I'm here to offer you truth. Choice. The chance to be more than Palpatine's pawn. Dooku stands. Begins pacing. Even if I believed you. Which I don't. What proof can you offer? Visions are unreliable. Anakin pulls out datapad. Stolen from archives. Financial records. Payments from Kaminoan accounts traced to Republic slush funds. Palpatine funding both sides. Proof he's playing you. Dooku takes datapad. Studies it. His expression darkens. These are classified. How did you access? Vader knew all the codes. I still remember them. Vader? My Sith name. In the future. Darth Vader. Palpatine's apprentice after you die. Dooku scrolls through data. Face growing darker. The evidence is damning. Undeniable. Palpatine has been funneling money, controlling both sides exactly as Anakin claimed. Dooku sits again. Heavily. This cannot be real. I've served him for 3 years. He promised me power, order, a galaxy free of corruption. Anakin shakes head. He promised you lies. Same lies he'll tell me later. Same manipulation. Why should I believe you over him? Because I have nothing to gain. If you report me to Palpatine, I'm dead. But I'm here anyway, risking everything. Because I need you. Need me? For what? To stop him. Together, you have access. Inside knowledge. If you turn double agent, feed me intelligence while pretending loyalty. We can dismantle his plans. Bitter. You're asking me to betray my master. Your master is betraying you. I'm just showing you early. Long silence. Dooku stands, walks to window, stares out at Sereno landscape. If I agree to this insanity, what guarantee do I have you won't betray me? None. Just as I have no guarantee you won't kill me right now. We either trust each other, or we don't. Dooku turns, studies Anakin. 13 years old, white lightsaber, carrying impossible knowledge. You said you've lived 23 years as Sith. As Vader. Yes. Show me. What? Fight me. Let me see this supposed mastery. Dangerous. But necessary. Anakin nods. They move to training courtyard. Stone floor. High walls. Dooku draws red lightsaber. Curved hilt. Elegant. Anakin draws white blade. Ready? Dooku asks. Whenever you are. Dooku attacks. Form 2. Makashi. Precision dueling. Every strike calculated. Economical. Anakin defends. Form V. Gem So. Power blocks. Aggressive counters. The styles clash. Red against white. Dooku is master. Decades of experience. Former council member. But Anakin has Vader's knowledge. Every technique, every counter, they're evenly matched. 30 seconds. Blades screaming, sparks flying. Dooku force pushes, creating distance. Both breathing hard. Impossible. Dooku gasps. You fight like you've done this for years. I have. Just not in this timeline. Dooku deactivates lightsaber. I believe you. Anakin lowers his blade. You do. No Padawan should match me. But you did. More than matched, predicted my moves. Countered perfectly. You have knowledge beyond your years. Anakin deactivates white blade. So you'll help. Dooku is silent. Long moment. Internal war. 60 years of Jedi training, 3 years of Sith corruption. Which wins? Finally. What do you need from me? Relief floods Anakin. Continue your work. Build separatist movement. Let Palpatine think everything proceeds normally. But feed me intelligence, meetings, plans, secret communications. And if he discovers my betrayal, then we move faster. Force confrontation. But ideally, we dismantle everything before he realizes. Dooku nods slowly. Very well. I'll do it. But if you're wrong, if this is elaborate council trap, I'll kill you myself. Fair. They shake hands. Unlikely alliance formed. Dooku walks Anakin to courtyard entrance. One question, Dooku says. In your future, when you killed me. Did you regret it? Anakin meets his eyes. Yes. Vader regretted many things, but by then, regret was all he had. Not anymore. No. This time, we both get better future. Anakin leaves, returns to ship, launches. Behind him, Dooku stands alone. Former Jedi, current Sith, future what? He looks at his red lightsaber. Crimson blade. Anakin's is white. Purified, could Dooku do the same, heal his own corruption? He doesn't know. But perhaps, with the boy's help, he'll find out. Kamino, several months later. 28 BBY. Late in year. Anakin is 13 and a half. Encrypted message from Dooku arrives. Sidious stationed me at Kamino. Clone army inspection. Inhibitor chips installed in all units. Order 66, embedded. Timeline accelerating. Anakin's blood runs cold. Order 66, contingency order. Execute all Jedi. Invaders' memories. Activation triggered galactic genocide. Thousands of Jedi murdered by their own troops. Chips in clone brains. Forcing obedience. Turning brothers into killers. Must be stopped. Anakin accesses Vader's memories. Kamino facility layout. Security protocols. Medical databases. He knows where chip files are stored, how to access them. But getting to Kamino requires official mission. Can't steal another ship. He approaches Obi-Wan. Carefully. Master, I've been studying medical texts. Clone biology. Fascinating. Obi-Wan looks up from datapad. Why the interest? The clones fight for us. Shouldn't we understand them better? Their creation? Their development? I suppose. But Kamino is restricted. Only council-authorized visits. Could you request inspection? Educational purposes. I'd like to see the facilities. I'll ask the council. But no promises. Week later, approval granted. Obi-Wan and Anakin assigned to Kamino inspection tour. Standard diplomatic visit. Nothing suspicious. Perfect cover. They depart Coruscant. 3-day journey to extragalactic location. During flight, Anakin reviews plan. Access medical databases. Reprogram inhibitor chips. Original code. Upon Order 66, execute all Jedi. New code. Upon Order 66, protect all Jedi from hostile forces. Subtle change. Same activation. Opposite result. Palpatine's trap becomes shield. Risky. If caught. Everything fails. But necessary. Ship drops from hyperspace. Kamino. Water world. Endless ocean. Perpetual storms. Stilt cities rising from waves. Tipoca City. Main cloning facility. They land. Rain hammering hull. Lama Su greets them. Prime Minister. Tall. Pale. Large black eyes. Welcome, Master Kenobi. Padawan Skywalker. We are honored by your visit. Thank you for accommodating us, Obi-Wan says. Lama Su leads them inside. Sterile corridors. Kaminoan architecture. Would you like to see the production facilities? Yes. We're particularly interested in the medical protocols. Of course, they tour embryo rooms. Thousands of tanks. Clone fetuses growing. Anakin sees them. Future brothers. Rex. Cody. Fives. Echo. In Vader's memories, they were friends. Soldiers. Loyal to the end. Until chips activated. Turned them into killers. Not this time. Lama Su explains. Each clone receives inhibitor chip at stage 3 development. Prevents excessive aggression. Ensures stability. Obi-Wan accepts explanation. Has no reason to doubt. Anakin stays silent. Listening. Learning. They continue tour. Training facilities. Barracks. Command centers. Finally, medical wing. This is where we monitor clone health. Genetic anomalies. Developmental issues. Fascinating. Anakin says, "May I examine the medical database?" Lama Su hesitates. That information is classified. We're Jedi, Obi-Wan says gently. Council authorized. We're cleared for classified material. Lama Su cannot refuse without raising suspicion. Very well. But supervised access only. They enter medical center. Computer terminals. Kaminoan technicians working. Anakin approaches terminal. Lama Su beside him. What would you like to see? Inhibitor chip specifications. I'm studying neural interfaces. Lama Su inputs codes. Database opens. There. Everything. Chip schematics. Installation protocols. Programming. And there. Order 66. Hidden in contingency subroutines. Designed to look like standard military protocols. But actually, kill command. Anakin studies screen. Memorizing Vader's technical expertise analyzing. Remarkable design, he says casually. May I see the programming structure? Lama Su pulls up code. Anakin pretends to study. Actually planning. He needs access. Alone, without Kaminoan supervision. Cannot do it now. Too many witnesses. Must wait for opportunity. Hours pass. Tour continues. Evening arrives. Lama Su offers guest quarters. We've prepared rooms. Please, rest. Tomorrow we can show you more facilities. Obi-Wan accepts. Thank you. They're shown to quarters. Separate rooms. Comfortable. Sterile. Obi-Wan retires early. Tired from travel. Anakin waits. Midnight approaches, then moves. Uses force stealth. Vader's infiltration techniques. Slips from quarters. Through corridors. Security cameras everywhere. But he knows how to avoid them. Angles. Timing. Blind spots. Reaches medical wing. Door locked. Uses Dooku's access codes, provided via encrypted message. Door opens. Inside. Empty. Night shift minimal. Anakin approaches main terminal. Sits. Begins work. Access inhibitor chip programming. Deep code level. Finds Order 66 subroutine. Current code. IF command equals execute underscore ORO underscore 66. Then target equals Jedi underscore officers. Action equals terminate. Override ELL all underscore protocols. Anakin modifies. IF command equals execute underscore order underscore 66. Then target equals hostile underscore forces. Action equals protect underscore Jedi. Override equals hostile underscore protocols underscore only. Uploads new code to central server. Propagates to all chips. Millions of clones, growing in tanks. Training in barracks. Deployed across galaxy. All reprogrammed Order 66 neutralized. The upload takes hours. Progress bar crawling. Anakin watches. Heart pounding. Waiting for alarm. None comes finally. Complete. He wipes access logs. Makes it look like routine system update. Stands. Leaves medical wing, returns to quarters before dawn. Collapses on bed. Exhausted. He did it. Changed the future. Again. No Jedi genocide. No Order 66 massacre. No temple burning. The clones are free. Even if they don't know it yet. Morning arrives. Lama Su continues tour. Obi-Wan and Anakin thank him. Board ship. Depart. During return journey, Obi-Wan asks, "Did you learn what you needed?" "Yes, Master. The clones are remarkable. Truly. You seem relieved. Just glad they're on our side." If only Obi-Wan knew how true that was. They return to Coruscant. Mission complete. Anakin immediately sends encrypted message to Dooku. Chips reprogrammed. Order 66 neutralized. Palpatine's genocide prevented. Dooku's response: confirmed. I inspected code. Beautiful work. But Sidious suspects nothing. We're still safe. Good. 2 major changes now. Shmi saved. Order 66 neutralized. But biggest threat remains. Palpatine himself. Must be confronted. Exposed. Stopped. Anakin prepares for endgame. The trap months later. 29 BBY. Anakin is 14 now. Encrypted message from Dooku. Urgent. Sidious ordering hit on Senator Amidala. Assassination attempt in 48 hours. Wants to test you. See if you fall to rage. Be ready. Anakin's hands shake reading message. Padme. He knew this was coming. Vader's memories show assassination attempts. But knowing doesn't make it easier. He cannot let her die. Cannot let Palpatine win. Must protect her. Catch assassin. Trace back to Palpatine. Force confrontation. He composes plan. Detailed. Precise. Then goes to Obi-Wan. Master, I have intelligence about threat to Senator Amidala. Obi-Wan looks up sharply. What kind of threat? Assassination. Day after tomorrow. I can't explain how I know. But I'm certain. Anakin, where is this information coming from? I can't say. But I've never been wrong. Please. Trust me. Obi-Wan studies him. Long moment. Very well. Will inform the council. Arrange protection detail. Council meeting. Anakin presents warning. Mace skeptical. Anonymous intelligence. Unacceptable. Yoda taps stick. Trust Skywalker's instincts, I do. Strong with force they are. After debate. Decision made. Obi-Wan and Anakin assigned to protect Padme. Perfect. They arrive at her apartment. Senatorial building. Luxurious. Padme greets them. Older now. 27. Still beautiful. Is this really necessary? I can protect myself. Please, Senator. Anakin says. It's important. She studies him. You've grown. Not the little boy I met on Tatooine. No, ma'am. Not anymore. They settle in. Obi-Wan meditating. Anakin watching windows. Hours past midnight approaches. Anakin can feel it. Through force. Something coming. 3 a.m. Disturbance. Outside window. Small droid. ASN. Courier droid. Releasing something through air vent. Kuhans. Poisonous arthropods. Exactly as Vader's memories showed. Anakin moves. White lightsaber ignites, slices Kuhans before they reach Padme's bed. Obi-Wan crashes through window. Grabs ASN droid. Got it. Chase through Coruscant skylanes, speeder bikes. Traffic. Droid leads to Zam Wessel. Bounty hunter. Changeling. Anakin arrives first. Confronts her in bar. Who hired you? I don't know. Just a contact. Force reading her mind. Invasive but necessary. Sees. Jango Fett. Mandalorian armor. Kamino M connection. You're lying. Jango Fett hired you. Her eyes widen. How did you? Poisoned dart. From rooftop. Strikes her neck. She gasps. Falls. Anakin looks up. Sees Jango escaping. But doesn't pursue. Has what he needs. Zam dies, but Anakin learned truth. Jango works for Tyrannus. Tyrannus is Dooku. Dooku works for Sidious. Trail leads directly to Palpatine. Evidence building. They return to Senate. Report to Council. Assassination thwarted, Obi-Wan says. But assassin killed before revealing employer. Mace. Who would target Senator Amidala? Anakin. Someone who wants to test me. See how I react. All eyes on him. What do you mean? Yoda asks. I mean, Anakin says carefully, someone wants to see if I fall to dark side when people I care about are threatened. Mace. Who would know you care about the senator? Someone who's been watching me closely. Studying me. Trying to corrupt me. Silence. Yoda's ears perk. Speak plainly, you should. I will. But not yet. I need more proof. Give me time. Council reluctantly agrees. Anakin contacts Dooku immediately. Encrypted. Assassination failed. Palpatine will suspect I'm prepared. He'll move faster. We need to act. Now. Dooku's response. Agreed. I'm recording all communications with Sidious. Building evidence file. When ready, we strike together. How long? 1 week. Then we have enough to expose him publicly. 1 week. 7 days until confrontation with most powerful Sith in galaxy. Anakin spends time preparing, meditating, training, practicing final battle in mind, using Vader's knowledge. Palpatine is master duelist. Form 7. Aggressive, unpredictable, but Anakin knows his moves. Fought him before. As Vader. This time will be different. This time, he wins. The final confrontation. 1 week later. Evening. Senate building. Anakin, Obi-Wan, Mace Windu, Yoda gather in council chamber. Dooku's hologram appears. Transmitted from Sereno. Masters, Dooku says, I have evidence of Sith infiltration at highest levels of Republic. Shock. Gasps. Mace. Explain. Dooku transmits files. Recordings. Financial records. Palpatine's voice. I want the girl dead. Make it look like separatist action. Dooku's voice. As you command, Lord Sidious. Silence. Crushing. Mace, Supreme Chancellor, is Darth Sidious. Yes, Dooku confirms. I've served him for years, as Darth Tyrannus. But young Skywalker showed me the truth. Sidious plans to betray me. Use me. Discard me. Why should we believe you? Mace demands. Because I have recordings, financial proof, and because Anakin Skywalker knew all of this months ago. All eyes turn to Anakin. Is this true? Obi-Wan asks quietly. Anakin nods. The cave on Ilum showed me the future. Palpatine is Darth Sidious. He's been manipulating both sides, planning galactic war, and eventual Jedi genocide. Yoda closes eyes. Feel it, I do. The dark side. Always there. In Chancellor's office. We were blind. Mace stands. We arrest him. Immediately. Wait. Anakin says. I should be there. He'll expect me. Too dangerous. Obi-Wan says. I've seen how this ends. In my vision, if we don't do it right, he escapes. Kills masters. Triggers war. What do you propose? Yoda asks. 4 Jedi Masters. Plus me. We confront him in office. Force confession. With Dooku's recordings as evidence. Mace considers. Masters Fisto, Kun and I will accompany you. Obi-Wan stays here with Yoda. In case it's trap. Obi-Wan protests. But Yoda agrees. Right, young Skywalker is. Careful, we must be. They prepare. White, purple, green, blue lightsabers. Plus Dooku arriving from Sereno. Red blade. Reformed Sith helping Jedi. Ironic. They travel to Senate building. Evening. Most senators gone. Palpatine's office. Top level. Arrive at doors. Guards present. Mace. We're here to see the Chancellor. Official Jedi business. Guards step aside. Doors open. Palpatine at desk. Warm smile. Masters. Anakin. What brings you here so late? Mace steps forward. Chancellor Palpatine, you are under arrest for treason against the Republic, for being the Sith Lord Darth Sidious. Palpatine's smile doesn't waver. I'm sorry? This is absurd. We have evidence, Anakin says. Steps forward. Plays recording. Palpatine's voice. I want the girl dead. The Chancellor's face doesn't change, but eyes harden. Fabricated. Separatist propaganda. Dooku enters. Red lightsaber at belt. Not fabricated, my master. I recorded it myself. Palpatine's mask cracks. Slightly. Tyrannus, what lies have they made you speak? No lies, only truth. You planned my death, planned to replace me with Anakin. But the boy warned me. Palpatine looks at Anakin. Very clever, young Skywalker. But you've made grave mistake. Stands slowly, grandfatherly demeanor evaporating. You brought them to me. How convenient. Face shifts. Eyes turn yellow. Sith Lord revealed. It's over, Sidious. Mace says. Surrender. Palpatine laughs. Over. It's just beginning. Blasts all 5 combatants backward. They crash into walls. Recover. Lightsabers ignite. White. Purple. Green. Blue. Red. Rainbow of blades versus pure darkness. Battle begins. Palpatine moves like liquid shadow. Dual red lightsabers materialize from his sleeves. Attacks all 5 simultaneously. Speed beyond human. Beyond Jedi. Mace blocks desperately. Kit Fisto defending. Plo Koon barely keeping up. Dooku conflicted but committed. Fighting his former master. Anakin using Vader's knowledge. Predicting moves. Countering perfectly. How are you this skilled? Palpatine screams. I've fought you before, Anakin shouts back. In another life, and I know how you die. Office exploding. Furniture shattering. Windows cracking. View of Coruscant beyond. City lights glittering. Citizens below unaware their leader is monster. Kit Fisto falls. Blade through chest. No, from Mace. But they continue. 4 against 1 now. Palpatine's speed too much. Rage too great. Unleashes Force scream. Building shakes. You think you've won? I've orchestrated this war for decades. You're too late. We stopped Order 66, Anakin yells. Reprogram the chips. Your genocide fails. Palpatine's eyes widen. What? Moment of distraction. Mace strikes. Vapad technique. Using Palpatine's darkness against him. Purple blade finds opening. Slashes Palpatine's arm. 1 lightsaber falls. Dooku seizes opportunity. Former master versus former apprentice. You used me. Promised me order. But only wanted chaos. Red blade strikes. Severs Palpatine's other arm. Both lightsabers clatter to floor. Palpatine stumbles, screaming. Armless. You fools! You've doomed the galaxy. No, Anakin says. Steps forward. White blade at Palpatine's throat. We saved it. Mace moves to kill him. Purple blade raised. Wait, Anakin says. Everyone freezes. We're Jedi. We don't execute prisoners. Mace. He's too dangerous to live. I know. But we're not Sith. We don't kill helpless opponents. In Vader's memories, Mace tried killing Palpatine. Anakin stopped him. Chose Palpatine. This time Anakin stops Mace, but chooses different. We arrest him. Trial. Justice. Not murder. Mace lowers blade. Frustrated but respects Padawan's wisdom. Palpatine begins laughing. Maniacal. You think this ends it? The Separatists will destroy you. The clone army is reprogrammed. Anakin interrupts. Won't obey your orders. Won't kill Jedi. And Dooku will testify. Expose your control over Separatists. Palpatine's laughter dies. Realization. Complete defeat. Senate guards burst in. Weapons raised. What's happening? Mace. The Chancellor is Sith Lord. Under arrest for treason. Guards stunned. But evidence clear. Recordings play. Truth emerges. Palpatine restrained. Force suppressing binders. Medical droids tend his arms. Severed limbs cauterized. He's alive. Neutralized. Captured. Taken to maximum security. Anakin watches him go. In Vader's memories, Palpatine ruled for 23 years. Not this time. This time he falls. Before Empire. Before genocide. Before Vader. Timeline rewritten. Epilogue. 1 year later. 30 BBY. Anakin is 15. Palpatine's trial lasted 3 months. Evidence overwhelming. Guilty. All counts. Life imprisonment. Force suppressed facility. Constant guard. Never released. Never pardoned. Will die in that cell. Alone. Defeated. The Sith die with him. Separatist movement collapsed. Dooku testified, exposed Palpatine's control. Peace negotiations. Treaties. No clone wars. Clones given choice, serve Republic military with rights, or pursue civilian life. Many choose service. but as citizens, not slaves. Clone Rights Act passes Senate. Full citizenship, pension, medical care, aging research funded, extending clone lifespans, brothers finally free, Jedi Order reforms, Yoda leads change, failed we did, arrogant, blind, humble, we must become. New doctrine, attachment through fear, forbidden, love through compassion, permitted, emotion and peace can coexist, balance, not rigidity, white path established, Anakin's philosophy, not suppressing darkness, understanding it, transcending it, Anakin promoted to Jedi Knight, youngest in generations. White lightsaber symbol of new era, Obi-Wan proud, you've saved us all, my former Padawan. The galaxy is better because of you. Shmi living peacefully on Naboo. Visits Anakin monthly. My angel. Knew you were special. But this, she gestures to peaceful galaxy. This is beyond anything I imagined. Padme grateful. They're friends. Nothing more. Age difference too great currently. But in future? Maybe. When he's older. When time is right. For now, friendship, respect, gratitude. Dooku in exile, attempting to purify his own red crystal. Slow process, years of corruption cannot heal overnight. But trying, that's what matters. Sends occasional messages to Anakin, updates, questions, guidance sought, redemption is long road, but Dooku walks it. Council offers Anakin position. Youngest council member. Unprecedented honor. He declines. I'm not ready. Still learning. Still growing. Instead, teaching. Younglings. Padawans. Course title. Understanding Darkness Without Falling. Students learn. Dark side is temptation, but not destiny. You can know it. Face it. Overcome it. Balance isn't ignorance. It's integration. His white blade proof. One evening, temple meditation garden. Yoda approaches, sits beside him. Proud of you I am. Changed the galaxy you did. We did it together, Master. No. You it was. Saw the future. Chose different. Brave, that is. I just did what anyone would. No. Special you are. Chosen one. Brought balance. Not through destruction, through prevention. Silence. Fountains trickling. Coruscant sunset painting sky. Master Yoda, Anakin asks, the visions. In the cave. Were they real, or just possibility? Both, and neither. The future always in motion. What you saw could have been. But choices matter, and chose wisely you did. What if I still fall? Fall you will. Many times all Jedi do. But rise you must. That is difference. Falling is not failure. Staying down is... Anakin nods. Wisdom settling. Do you think Vader is gone? Completely. Or does he still exist? Somewhere? Yoda considers. Gone, he is. Future prevented. But lessons learned from him remain. Use them wisely. I will. Yoda stands. Taps gimmer stick. Rest now. Earned it you have. The galaxy, safe it is. Because of you. Walks away, leaving Anakin alone. He sits in silence, white lightsaber beside him. In his mind, Vader's voice, fading, distant, like echo from dream. Tell your sister you were right. But now, different words. Anakin's own voice, present voice. I was right, I could be saved, but I saved myself. He stands, activates white blade pure light, not blue Jedi, not red Sith. White balance. The chosen one fulfilled his prophecy. Not through destruction, through choice. Not through death, through life. Not through darkness, through light. The galaxy is safe. The Jedi reformed. The Sith defeated. And Anakin Skywalker, 15 years old, carrying lifetime of knowledge, stands ready for whatever comes next. Free, whole, balanced. The Force is with him, always. Screen fades to white light, his lightsaber glowing. Pure, brilliant. Symbol of hope, symbol of second chances, symbol of futures rewritten. Let us know what you'd like to see next. The end.